Good day to you, Virgo. This is Meenakshi of Meenakshi Tarot. This is a reading for you for the 14th to the 20th of November. So, Virgo, we will just see what collective energies are coming towards me for this reading. And you just need to take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. If any part of this reading is not resonating with you, Virgo, then look at your moon, your Venus, or your rising sign. Maybe this reading was not meant for you. Remember, not every reading will be meant for you, so just take what resonates for you and take that out of this reading. So, collective energy coming towards us, Virgo. We are seeing that some of you could be feeling very trapped in your current situations. Energies that are coming through in this reading is Leo energy and Scorpio energy. So you've also got water energy, which is Cancer, Pisces, as well as Scorpio. So we do see this energy around you, some water energy. So some of you could be very trapped in a current situation. So you're finding yourself needing to balance stuff because, there's a lot of things going on. There's a lot on your plate. You might be taking on a bit too much of responsibilities. Some of you might also just be... because there's so much coming towards you, so there's so much on the horizon, you've got these big picture dreams, almost, I can say. You're looking at the long game. There's a lot that you have to do. You got to be so mindful as well of your words, how you're thinking, how you're speaking, because you need to remember that the sword cuts both ways, especially if you are in the situation where you are feeling so trapped. You are not trapped. You are literally in a situation that you have created for yourself, Virgo, and if you want to get out of it, it is quite possible for you to move away from the situation. You just have to take one step at a time to move to where it is that you need to be. Some of you need to actually get to this point where you are taking control of what is going on around you. You are managing your situations. You are facing your fears. You are allowing yourself to operate from a place of love rather than from a place of lust. It's very important that you realize the difference, because you need to be in this phase of carrying this King of Cups energy, which is it's a very loving energy. It's an energy of peacefulness, of giving and sharing. So you need to bring yourself to that. Bring yourself to that point of allowing this love to flow from you, allowing love messages to transform you, allowing social gatherings and coming together, and family, and maybe birth of a child or a pregnancy or something, to help you, put you in good stead with your situations. So we see that there is this situation of your own doing, Virgo. You need to be very mindful of that. We see that you are feeling a bit fatigued because of the situation that you find yourself in. Some of you could be feeling a little bit disappointed, a little bit depressed about things, and looking at what you don't have rather than looking at what you do have. Okay, 2 cards pulled out here. Okay, I'm going to put this on the side here, Queen of Cups, Ace of Cups here. So we are seeing the situation where you are really giving into despair, and you need to be very mindful of not creating so much of trauma and drama for yourself where you're going to make yourself ill. Take a moment to check where you are at in your situations. Take a moment to rest, to recuperate, to recover, to accept a lot of the changes that has happened in your life, and to accept where you are. Be very mindful of not getting caught up in the past situations, romanticizing the past, because you most probably would realize that if you can take a rather factual look at what has happened in the past and how maybe you have behaved or thought about certain situations, you will find out a lot of truth about yourself, especially when it comes to love and how you're responding to love and what your needs really are. Your love cup is actually very full at the moment, and you could have a slightly self-destructive nature when it comes to love, Virgo. So you need to be very aware of this. Some of you need to also realize that you need to balance the emotional, romantic love with passion. Bring some balance into your life with regards to that. Others also may need to realize that they need to transform their attitudes when it comes to their domestic situation. You know, go down to the root of how you like to be, what is important, you know, differentiate from needs and wants, you know the difference, you know, and instead of feeling so isolated, you know, look at all that you have to gain and operate from this place of love. And the Queen of Cups is it's not about being just for females only. This energy is a masculine feminine energy. It's for all of us. We all have masculine feminine energy within inside of us. So this is calling on you to bring out that feminine energy, that nurturing, loving side. Allow that, Virgo, to rule a little more with your situations instead of isolating yourself. Okay, let's draw some more cards here for you, Virgo, to see what more can Tarot say for you. Okay, Virgo. Okay. Seeing Five of Pentacles twice in this reading. You are definitely making a rod for your own back in some way. You are definitely causing yourself to be left out of situations. Some of you are feeling very confused. You've got Virgo energy, so you could have another Virgo person in your space. Aries energy here as well. Nine of Swords and Page of Cups. So it's almost as though you're getting yourself caught up in a love situation. And you're going to be very mindful if you are somebody who is non-monogamous in your relationships. It's a big word there. So if that is how you want to operate in your personal life, you need to be very clear with your person that you are with. So you are creating some turmoil, some trauma for yourself, where you are allowing yourself to get stuck in situations. Because I see here there's a very happy relationship dynamic. There's a happy love situation. But I'm seeing also that you are getting very caught up in a desire or a wanting of someone else or of being somewhere else. You know, you're very confused, you disorientated, you're not quite sure. You see yourself on one level being sure and wanting to go towards this love situation, finding out truths about yourself in this love situation. You see yourself wanting to go there and then thinking and overthinking and stressing and having this love connection with somebody that you want to express this love situation with, you know, but you're feeling almost like stuck, and you're in the cycle because it's almost as though you don't know what to do with this love connection that you have. So some of you are caught up in some kind of a love turmoil. It's more than one person. It's somebody else has caught your eye. Somebody else has maybe caught your heart, or somebody else is just, you know, passing through, and you really need to differentiate what is going on in your situation. Virgo, this is very important for you. This is very important. So let us see what more can we say to you, Virgo. Some of you are really caught up with, you know, where you are and where you want to be. So Virgo, you need to think. Healer of the Ages, Sixth Chakra Archangel Metatron, the Temple Path, walking away, woman holding a coin in reverse, in Happy Family. You know, sometimes we have to have a bit of tongue-in-cheek about situations, Virgo. You know, there's an old song, if you can't be with the one you love, love the one you're with. That's what came through to me now, and it's I hope my intention is not to sound mean, and not to sound as though I don't understand your situation. I do understand this conflict and the situation that you are going through. Sometimes music has a good way of lightening up the mood. You know, you are a great manifester. You are in the situation where you do feel your divine connection. You feel this higher awareness. Some of you might be going for tarot reading, some of you might be having your own deck of cards. You might be having a look at that yourself and deciding on what it is that you need to do. Some of you need to walk away from a grasping situation. You could have somebody in your space who is very demanding and very difficult when it comes to financials. They could be a very spiteful person. Their financial situation could have changed, and that makes them a very unkind, mean person. But you need to be very mindful of this. Also, if this is you, if your financial situation has changed, be aware that you are not becoming a mean and spiteful person. Now focus on the good, focus on the happiness, focus on the family situations, whether it's with your partner, whether it's with your children, whether it's with your parents, whether it's with your siblings, whether it's with your friends that feel like family. This is an extension of self. You know what you have got? You know, this happy families up here and this divine connection and, you know, up there. And here in the middle, we're seeing this walk away. You need to walk away from becoming something that you are not. Whether you're male or female, this is neither that. This is about masculine and feminine energy. So walk away from becoming something that you are not. Let's draw some more cards here for you. Okay, Virgo. You know what? If you can't be with the other person and you are choosing to stay with your happy family situation, you know what? You need to learn to accept that. You need to learn to accept that and not beat yourself up and not cause yourself so much of trauma over the situation. You need to learn to accept things. You know, it's important. Happy family card, you need to learn to accept things. You see, you've got finding sanctuary. You have got reaching your destination, and you have got overcoming obstacles. It's quite an interesting layer of cards here, because this is very much about you right now and realizing that you need to heed that deep spiritual connection that you have, and, you know, listen to that higher voice, that higher calling, and realize that you are a shining light and a shining example to so many, and that you need to realize that you can overcome your obstacles. Remember, if you have made a decision to stay where you're at in your situation, it's not an obstacle. It's just you need to stay focused. So you need to realize that your light is shining. You are obviously staying for the right reasons, though you may not think it's the right reasons, or you're just going through a temporary phase. But like I said, if this is just somebody passing through, then have appreciation for your situation. But if it's something that is very serious and you feel you need to focus and you need to find out what is that, and you need to really dig deep within yourself and allow yourself to reach the correct destination, and you will overcome those obstacles. So be aware of that. So one more grounding card for you, Virgo. Let's see. One more grounding card for Virgo. One more grounding card for you. Child of the Cosmos. A beautiful card. You know that and this card is just a reminder that if you center yourself and you focus your energy and you focus your flow and you focus where you're at and you connect with your higher self, you will find the answers that you seek. With these situations that confuse you and stress you and give you sleepless nights, if you take a moment to pause, you take a moment to connect with your higher self, with your divine self, you know, if you take a moment to get yourself spiritually aligned and spiritually aware, you will find these answers that you require, and you will overcome these obstacles that you need to overcome. So Virgo, this is a very intense time that you find yourself in. I hope you guys have enjoyed this reading, and I'll see you guys again next week. So take care and goodbye.